Hi, my name is Kirk Brown. I was born and raised in El Segundo, still live here today, and love the city. My grandparents came here in 1924 from Kansas City, Kansas. My grandfather was a railroad man, and work became slim in Kansas, so they came to California, El Segundo, to work at the refinery. And then in the early 30s, he became an El Segundo police officer. My mother came to El Segundo with her parents, my grandparents, in 1924, and went all through elementary school. I believe my mother was 5 or 6. And high school, graduated in 1935. I went to the best elementary school in El Segundo, Center Street. The East Side kids went to Center, West Side kids went to Richmond, and there was just a friendly rivalry, which is still going on today. And then went and graduated from El Segundo High School in 1963. Loved school then. In fact, played on the greatest high school, El Segundo High School basketball team in the history of the school in 1963. And to this day, the only basketball team to win a CIF basketball championship. So feel really, really good about that. Also had a great basketball coach when we won CIF by the name of Cliff Warren that helped us win. I was on the first Little League team when they started Little League as an 8-year-old. Marched through the city on opening day, and it was a really big deal. Played high school baseball for the great coach John Stevenson. I believe I was in junior high when 2 of the El Segundo police officers were murdered, and then they finally caught the fellow who did that, I think maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Everybody locked up and didn't know what to do really. Sad time, but it happens sometimes. Glad they caught the guy. Got into real estate about 40 years ago, and I remember I would always be the youngest guy in the meeting back then. Now I'm the oldest guy, but that's okay. The neighborhood I live in, if you need something, you don't ask. People ask if they can help. And I think it's that way in the city, and that rubs off on all of us, really. Can we help in any way? And that's good for the city, and it's good for the people who help. And I think most people in El Segundo want to help others and their neighbors, and I've experienced that my entire life. It's a great town then, and it's a great town now.